Today on Star Hour USA, we are telling a story that has shocked millions of fans across the world. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom have broken up after 9 years together. For so many people, they were proof that love could last, but now it seems that even the strongest love story can come to an end. It all started in January 2016. Hollywood was shining with stars at the Golden Globes. Katy Perry was there. She wore a pretty pink dress, and her smile lit up the room. Orlando Bloom was also there. He was charming, friendly, and always ready with a joke. But that night, something happened. People say they both reached for the same burger, looked at each other, laughed, and kept talking. That small moment would change their lives. At first, they kept it private. But soon, fans and paparazzi noticed. In May 2016, they were seen at Coachella. They danced, held hands, and looked happy. The photos went viral. Everyone was talking about Katy and Orlando. She was one of the biggest pop stars in the world. Was known for movies like Lord of the Rings and Pirates of the Caribbean. Fans thought they looked perfect together. Some called them Katyland. Others called them Bloom Perry. They became one of Hollywood's favorite couples. They traveled together. Hawaii, Italy, Japan, and more. Every time they were seen together, fans shared photos and wrote sweet messages online. People said they seemed real. They weren't afraid to look silly, laugh, or show love in public. Katy was colorful, bright, and full of energy. Orlando was calm, a little serious, but warm. They balanced each other. At award shows, they sat next to each other. At concerts, Orlando cheered for Katy. At movie premieres, Katy stood by Orlando. It seemed like a dream, but behind the photos, life wasn't always easy. They both had busy lives. Katy was touring, recording, and working on big projects. Orlando had movie roles that took him to different countries. Being apart for weeks or months can be hard, even for people deeply in love. In March 2017, after a year together, they announced a break. Fans were sad, some cried. Others shared hope that they would get back together. During this break, both kept working. Katy released music. Orlando acted in films. They were seen sometimes at the same events, but they looked distant. Fans noticed. On social media, people asked if they missed each other. Some hoped this was just a pause, not the end. And in early 2018, hope returned. They were seen again together in the Maldives, walking on the beach, smiling, looking at each other in a way only people in love do. They didn't rush. Slowly, they built their relationship again. This time, they shared less online. They learned to protect their love. They traveled. They met each other's families. Katy went with Orlando to see his son Flynn, whom he shares with model Miranda Kerr. Orlando spent time with Katy's family too, celebrated birthdays, holidays, and special moments together. At events, fans loved seeing them side by side again. Some said they looked even closer than before. Then came Valentine's Day 2019. Orlando planned something special, a helicopter ride over Los Angeles. During the flight, he proposed. He gave Katy a flower-shaped ring. It was pink and beautiful. Katy later said she cried. Orlando had even asked her parents before asking her. Fans were so happy. The news spread everywhere. For days, social media was full of congratulations. Some said it was like a fairy tale. Katy said yes. They planned to marry in Japan in 2020, but the pandemic changed everything. They had to cancel and postpone. They said it was sad, but they would wait for the right time. In March 2020, Katy shared even bigger news. She was pregnant. She showed her baby bump in a music video for the song Never Worn White. Fans were thrilled. In August 2020, their daughter Daisy Dove Bloom was born. For a while, everything looked perfect. Katy spoke about how being a mother changed her. Orlando posted sweet photos of Katy and Daisy. They seemed happy, but life is complicated even when it looks perfect. Orlando had filming in different countries. Katy had to stay in Los Angeles for American Idol and her music. Some close sources said they missed each other deeply. But missing someone too often can become tiring. Some people said they argued about where to live. Orlando loved spending time in the English countryside. Katy needed to stay in LA. They also had different ideas about having more children. Katy wanted another baby soon. Orlando wasn't sure. Over time, small things become big problems. In 2021, they postponed wedding plans again. Fans started to wonder if something was wrong, but Katy and Orlando smiled in interviews. They said they were happy and still together. But in 2022 and 2023, they were seen together less often. Orlando went to some premieres alone. Katy traveled alone too. On social media, fans asked questions. Some noticed Katy wasn't wearing her ring in some photos. But nothing was confirmed. By late 2024, the signs grew clearer. Paparazzi photos showed them together, but looking serious. It's no longer laughing like before. They didn't post about each other for holidays or birthdays. Fans shared old videos, remembering happier days. On TikTok and Twitter, people wrote that they felt something was ending. Then in June 2025, the news came. Katy Perry and Orlando Bloom announced their breakup. After 9 years, they were going separate ways. In their message, they said they still loved and respected each other, but they chose to walk different paths. Why did it happen? Some say distance was the biggest reason. They tried, but living far apart is hard. Orlando's filming kept him traveling. Katy's career needed her in LA. They couldn't be together as much as they wanted. Some say it was different dreams. Katy hoped for another baby. Orlando wasn't ready. Others say fame made it harder. Every choice was watched by millions. That pressure can change even the strongest hearts. They both said beautiful things about each other over the years. Katy said Orlando helped her feel safe and calm. Orlando said Katy brought light into his life. Even if the love changed, those good moments will stay. What happens next? Katy is working on new music. She's spending time with Daisy, who is now almost 5. Orlando is filming new movies and spending time with Daisy too. Both have said they will keep working together as parents. Some fans ask if they might get back together. Nobody knows. Love is mysterious. Broke up once and returned. Maybe in years they will find each other again. Or maybe this is truly the end. Only time will tell. What is clear is their story touched millions. They showed love can be fun and silly, romantic and real, hard and painful too. Even if it doesn't last forever, it can still be beautiful. Some people say celebrities live different lives. Love tests everyone the same way: distance, dreams, and daily choices. For Katy and Orlando, the test became too heavy. What do you think? Was it distance? Was it fame? Was it different dreams? Share your thoughts in the comments. And don't forget to subscribe to Star Hour USA for more stories like this. Thank you for joining us today. Hope you felt the story, not just heard it. If you did, please like and share. It helps more people see these stories. Even though Katy and Orlando's love story has ended, what they shared was real. See you next time.